Welcome to Fast Effect Double Speed Magic the Gathering from ELD's Time Vault Games. Doing one from home here, as we're having a tough time getting these videos done with how busy the holiday is, but we're going to get through this one. Death and Taxes versus Eureka should be an interesting matchup. Now, historically, Show and Tell deck's actually a significant underdog to Death and Taxes. A whole range of answers, from Caracas to Swords to Plowshares, Brixie and Revoker for Gristlebrand. I mean, there's a lot of ways. Even Thalia herself stopping those cards like Sneak Attack from being castable. And of course, the mana denial of cards like Wasteland and Rashad and Port, as Tyler already has a Port on board, can go a long ways towards stopping those combo decks from actually firing off their key spells. But here we have a Show and Tell, and we'll see if Tyler has anything to put in. He's got a Flicker Wisp, and Chris has just a Gristlebrand, which is going to make him a favorite in a lot of situations versus a lot of different decks. He's going to draw 7 cards, and we'll see if Tyler's able to actually answer this Gristlebrand. We're going to discard. So technically, before discard, Gristlebrand's going to come back. Vial ticking up. It is important to note that you discard as the last part of a turn. That used to be an issue at times in tournaments, where just go to end step, discard. And what is this? It was a 3-mana spell. It's all white. I don't recognize it. Let's see if we can figure that out. We've got a Gristlebrand swinging, gaining some life, and now a second Show and Tell, this time off of an Ancient Tomb. And this one is for an Omniscience Batterskull. Oh, that's the new Stoneforge. There we go. We've got a Germ, but Omniscience is going to allow for Cunning Wish for Fire Mines, Foresight, and this should do. This is going to grab an Impulse, a Brainstorm, and a Cunning Wish. And if this all lines up perfectly, then Chris will just win with infinite damage. Otherwise, he'll just have to settle for grabbing an Emrakul. And just like that, he actually is going to grab the Emrakul. I didn't actually see the spell that he used. If that was the shared summoning or the older version using Eladmari's Call, which has very, very small amounts of utility, given that it doesn't get stopped by Gaddock Teague. But that's one of the only incidents. My daughter Lydia wants to come on camera here, doing this one from home. Here she is. Aspires to have a YouTube channel herself.
Thanks, it's private.
Yep, she's got a private YouTube channel right now as she's learning how to make videos. So Tyler on Death and Taxes, Chris on Eureka. Chris taking down that first game as Tyler had no answer to the Gristlebrand and that card advantage that he brings along with him. Really is a ridiculous Magic card, typically drawing 14 cards when he comes down. And he can come down as early as turn 1 in this deck. Another beautiful thing about Eureka is just the ability to drop consecutive islands. I mean, Ancient Tomb or Lotus Petal, of course, can allow for a faster Show and Tell, but there's plenty of games where you just drop 3 islands and turn 3 combo off, or turn 3 have a Ancient Tomb. Now you've got Force Spike or Veil of Summer backup. I mean, the deck is relentlessly good. Maybe one of my main picks if I was going to play in a tournament for like serious stakes. Yeah, I would have to put in a lot of effort. I'm not sure what I would play, but Eureka would be on my short list of things to test out. And part of that is the strength of Veil of Summer. I mean, that card is just incredibly strong. I haven't really thought about the impact of some of the new Commander Legends cards. Hull Breacher's a card that I've been having a tough time getting in stock. I am not going to lie, I was actually offering $25 in credit for any and all hull breachers up to 8 copies. I guess I'll throw that out here too. Anybody wants to ship me some hull breachers at $25 in credit apiece, I will do that for the first 8 of them. I've got 4 in so far. I guess I should probably only do that for an additional playset, but YOLO. I mean, I'm sure they're going to go. We've got a Mother of Runes and a couple of Lotus Petals on Chris's side, Wasteland, but that's going to be not a problem for this basic island and this basic forest. So what does Chris's hand look like that he's got Force of Will to stop the Containment Priest. I mean, he's got the 3, even 4 mana for Eureka, so it's not really clear to me what he could possibly have. A Recruiter of the Guard. We haven't seen a cantrip yet. Maybe he's got Intuition. Maybe he's going to have like an end-step Intuition and then untap and Show and Tell. Recruiter of the Guard can go grab all sorts of problem cards in this situation. And an Impulse from Chris. So he does have an end-step reply. Not as strong as Intuition per se, but he does Impulse. I mean, it could end up being as strong. Phyrexian Revoker gonna stop Gristlebrand from doing his thing. Oh, and Tyler actually committing it to the board. This opens it up to be Force of Willed. An Intuition. Finding 3 Omniscience. That is actually part of the reason why post-board versus Eureka, or Show and Tell decks in general, very often, I will bring in a Surgical Extraction. It is a counter to Intuition very often. We've got a Show and Tell. Have a Skyclave. Is going to find no permanents that can actually be usefully exiled with that. Well, there we go. Hardcast Emrakul is going to take the infinite, well, not infinite turns. It's going to take an extra turn and then annihilate 6. So Eureka Tell taking that one down in 2. And, you know, it's tough to say. I feel like Eureka Tell may actually be favored versus Death and Taxes now, which is an incredible change from the Sneak and Show variants, which were significant underdogs. That is all for this one, but don't worry, there is a lot more. You can check out our older videos, and we're always putting out new videos from ELD's Time Vault Games in Bellingham, Massachusetts. If you want to help the channel, of course, you can like, subscribe, share, tap that notification bell so you can know the next time our new videos come out. Thanks for watching.